Hey, this is an idea I got from the textbook off of F.B. Newton and his experiment with college students. And my assistant for the day is my lovely fiance, Ashley. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, my name's John. It's a pleasure meeting you. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Ashley? Well, it's awesome to meet you. Ashley, we're going to start this activity a little bit differently. I'm going to set my timer on my phone and give you 4 minutes, okay? And I just want you to think and reflect. We're not going to play any music or anything like that because I just want you to have some time to really think about what's been going on in your life recently and just what you have experienced and what's been going on, okay? Do you have any questions or concerns about that? Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to start my timer and just think about and reflect on what's been going on in your life, okay? You can close your eyes and think. Sweet. So, what did you think about in your 4-minute time?
Everything that I was feeling in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. What do you think you've been experiencing the past couple of weeks?
I would say fear,
Fear.
joy, desire, and let me think about the last one. That was the most difficult one. There's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay. For me, I like to have some time, and that's why I give you 4 minutes to just sit and think about things because life is so busy and hectic. Do you think your life's busy and hectic too?
yes.
I completely understand. For this next part of the activity, I'm going to demonstrate how I want you to do it. Okay?
Okay.
For me, I think the best way to sometimes express yourself is through drawing. Don't worry, I'm not the best drawer. I'm not very good. I can draw really elite-looking stick figures, but besides that, not much else. And what I'm going to do is show you what I want you to do. So, an emotion that I've been experiencing lately is happiness. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw myself. There's myself. I'm going to give me a sweet little beard. I'm going to give me 2 eyes and a nose. And I'm happy. And something that I enjoy and that makes me happy is running. So I'm going to draw myself running. So there you go. I just depicted myself as happy and I'm running because that's something I enjoy. So now what I want you to do, oh yeah, there's my lovely drawing. It's very elite. Is I want you to take some time and just drawing some things that you've been feeling. You say you've been experiencing happiness, a little bit of stress and fear. And I would like you to draw what you are experiencing on 3 of them. And then after that, we'll talk about it.
On 3?
3. Just 3.
Alright, let's start with a good one first. How about that?
Okay.
So the first emotion I did was happiness.
Okay.
And I drew 2 rings locked together saying forever. So that's happiness for marrying you and doing life together.
Sweet. And there's the sweet drawing. So Ashley, why do you think you drew a ring for happiness?
I drew a ring for happiness because I'm excited for our life together and I'm excited about the engagement, excited about everything in between, and excited for what's to come and for when you get to wear some bling on your finger too.
Awesome. What do you think recently has made you so happy?
Wedding planning
Wedding planning?
for our marriage.
Okay. That's exciting. Do you think wedding planning's been hard at times
Yes.
or difficult? What's
Yes.
been hard about it?
I'm feeling like I'm tackling it by myself sometimes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All the planning, like the colors and the flowers,
Mhm.
and how many tables and chairs, and the invitations and the money.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I like what you drew though.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome. It's a very shiny, very blingy. It's a great drawing. Better than my sweet running stick figure, I'll tell you that much. Okay, now the next word that you said and highlighted was fear. Now I would like you to just make a drawing for me on fear. And what you're fearful of. So, I see in your drawing you drew. Here's the drawing. I see in your drawing that you drew two people. Do you know them, or do you have any relationship to them?
Yes, this is one of my other most recent fears. This is one of my most recent emotions is fear. I just lost one of my grandparents about 2 weeks ago, and since then I've just been fearful of losing those near and dear to me. And two people that are very close to me are my other two grandparents on my mom's side, and I'm in fear of losing them too because I realize that time gets away from us and that life goes on and people grow old.
How come you you drew a sun and clouds on your drawing?
Because I'm fearful that a cloud will come over my happiness.
Okay.
Over my sun.
I like your symbolism. So, are these two people your old grandparents that passed away, or
These are just my two living grandparents.
your two living grandparents? Is that your primary fear, is losing loved ones, not just your grandparents but other ones also?
No, really just about my grandma and granddaddy.
Yeah. Do you think this hurts you in any way, or does it hold out on from you experiencing anything? You think your fear does it?
Well, I wouldn't say that it restricts me. It definitely is a catalyst for me to hang out with them more than I already do.
Yeah.
But I guess at the same time that could hold me back because, well, it could get in the way of our marriage. Spending so much time at home.
How would you describe your grandparents? Because it seems like you love them a lot if you're willing to draw them.
Yeah.
Losing them.
Well, they're active. They're healthy. They love the Lord. And they were wonderful parents. And they raised their children to be wonderful parents. And I'm so glad that I was able to, live long enough to appreciate them and see how they love each other and love their kids. And how they, established a home on a solid foundation and haven't wavered.
Is there any part about your grandparents that would you say you really enjoy? That's your favorite part about them, or favorite memory about them?
I'd say going to the beach every year for a week. My grandparents rent out a condo for all of the kids and the grandkids and their spouses. And just my favorite memories is crowding around the table and having supper together, and then morning coffee and breakfast, and talking about the news, and just about recent events in our life, and then also just making room to talk about silly things and be easygoing and funny. Yeah.
Seems really special.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to move on, or is there anything else you'd like to say about it?
No.
What's the next emotion you said?
Joy.
Joy? Okay. Do you have an idea of what you're going to draw?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. I'm excited to see what you draw for joy then.
Thank you. Here's my last drawing.
Okay. So your last drawing is right here, and you have a lot going on in it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty cool though. So what did you draw? Describe it to me.
This is one of my other most recent emotions, joy, for a lot of different things, which I can explain later. I'll explain the drawing first. So I drew an outdoor scene.
Okay.
And first I drew the well that you draw water out of.
Mhm.
And I drew where you could see the top part of the well, and then what you could see underneath the ground. So I drew what you could see underneath the ground, and I drew a smiley face. And I had it radiating from underground all the way out of the ground, through the well, and up towards the sky. Because even though what looks dark on the outside, there is happiness underneath all of it, because joy still exists even when there's depression and anxiety, because you have an eternal joy that you can only get from your faith, and then family and husbands and other related events, can complement that joy that you have, knowing that even though you have rough things going on, you just have, you have a great home base, you have a great faith, and the Lord you can go to, and, things you get to experience in life with the man you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and, that it's nice to have an underlying feeling of joy even in darkness. And then I just drew some flowers and a mole going underground so that you would understand it was the dirt.
Yeah.
And going underground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. What you said you had anxiety and suffering. What do you think gives you that?
I would say just, well, like my drawing says, just on the outside right now, and all the things in front of me that are within view is a wedding, lots of planning, moving from one city to another, quitting a job, leaving friends, starting a new job, starting a new life. And I think those are the things that make me anxious, but that all relates back to joy, because they're closely related, because I would like to think that where my anxiety is, there's also joy to come, or there's already joy there. And I have a tree here, and it kind of signifies, growing my roots and what's to come, and that's why one of the other reasons I have joy.
Is there any reason why you drew a mole or decided to draw a mole?
I just thought it was cute.
It was fairly cute.
Yeah, it's not as cute as a puppy, though.
Oh, okay. Weird. That must be a hidden message, kind of like the roots. I like your smiley face. Why'd you draw so many lines kind of radiating up, you said?
Well, there's a lot of different factors that make me happy.
Okay.
That make me joyful. And they're all radiating out. From the ground out.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you for taking time out of your day. And I love seeing your drawings and your artwork, and what brings you happiness and joy, and what gives you fear as well. So, thank you for participating, Ashley. It was a pleasure getting to meet you.
It was a pleasure meeting